Calvin G. Brown is former board chair of the Cornwall Regional Hospital, and I want to ask him whether he's heard anything to inspire confidence in respect of Restoration Cornwall. Mr. Brown?
I know that the minister has a very tall task in respect of what he has to do, because I did not hear where there are any plans for expansion. Now, as the minister indicated, the Cornwall Regional building, that building was built in 1972. It was opened in 1974. It was built to accommodate 400 beds at that time. Some 35, 40 years later, the building is gutted and we plan to put back 400 beds with a population that has expanded nearly 3 times. We need to look at what we're doing. We need to plan for it. I appreciate the fact that the minister had not appreciated the extent to which the problems would metastasize in respect of rebuilding the facility. But right now, I think he needs to look at, if you put back a 400-bed hospital there, what will you have in a facility that was in an environment that is growing in leaps and bounds? And don't
So
forget,
then let's ask the minister the question again. Are we not back at one, Dr. Tufton?
No, we're not. I think we have made significant progress. I am prepared to accept and admit that we have paid a price for learning. And in that regard, we must take responsibility, and I take responsibility. But what we must do is learn from it, which is why I say we need external support as it relates to the project. But as it relates to the concern raised by the gentleman, I'm sorry, the name slips me.
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Calvin Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Brown, right. The build out of public health infrastructure in keeping with the 10-year development plan that we unveiled last year has to be viewed in a networked, holistic way. While it is true that we're putting a 400-bed in the context of significant population changes, bear in mind too that we are building a brand new hospital on the same compound. This is a gift from the Chinese government, which has broken ground. And that is an adolescent and pediatric hospital, which will take from 0 to 18 years old patients, and therefore take a lot of the burden in that age cohort from Cornwall. In addition, expansion has taken place at Falmouth, which initially was a 75-bed just prior to Cornwall's collapse, and now is numbering about 150 beds. The Cornwall Regional is a referral hospital, so some of the bed space was taken up by the need to provide specialist care from other parishes, but many of these parishes now will benefit from expansion.
My take on this matter is that for far too long, as Dr. Ogunsalu said, we need to stop politicizing positions that are as public as a hospital board. I mean, if a government is changing, why would you need to change the board to facilitate the political part of it? Because this is why we can never move from where we are. Because I mean, it's like, if you are not so and so party or that party, and you are part of a board, then you are out. I mean, we are Jamaicans. I mean, we are not politicians. So if a board is in existence, why would you, and is working, why would you change them and put somebody else new come with their own idea, and then we go backward? These are some of the things that needs to change in this country.